Hi guys, this is the last week for this month. It's been already 3 weeks doing meal prep for each week. I hope you guys saw the other videos. First week was basically some greens, the salad, it was arugula, some veggies that goes bad first, so I always use for the first week. And then dinners I had roasted veggies, and for the second week I had Buddha balls, vegan Buddha balls. For dinner we had the black bean burgers, the vegan ones. For the third week we have salad too with the beans. Instead of grains we had beans. And for dinner we had I had pinoche and sweet potato, stuffed sweet potatoes or potato wedges. And this week it'll be a little bit more like, I would say, leftovers. I buy pumpkins or squashes. They last forever. So I have this one which will be roasting today, and what I like to do for this week, normally I do curries, or sometimes I like to do the beet risottos with bucked with groats recipes, or I find on my food page. I love beets, they last long as well, so sometimes I always have like pumpkins or beets for like last week. This month I'm gonna do curry, because last month I did beet risotto. So this week it'll be curry with roasted pumpkins, and you can use tofu as protein or just brown rice or tempeh. I kind of change it up, it kind of goes. And also every weekend normally I had for lunch, because I like to go to the beach on the weekends, so I bring with me fresh homemade vegan gluten-free sourdough, so I make sandwiches. So that was normally for the weekend, so the lunch will be this for this week. And also dinner, which is pretty easy, it's pasta, and I like to buy gluten-free pasta. Some pasta made with garbanzo beans, some are made with quinoa, even mung beans, black beans, so I just have pasta for the last week, and I switch it up. I do, which is the easiest one, it's tomato sauce. You can just buy the tomato sauce. Sometimes I make my own, I call without vodka sauce, which is amazing. So I make, it's basically, it looks like a vegan vodka sauce without the salt, without the vodka, and it's made with almond milk, and I use a tomato paste. It's incredible, delicious. And teriyakis, I like to do teriyakis for this week as well, using kelp noodles, tofu. I always include some veggies in between. I make, if tomato sauce which already has tomatoes, I add mushrooms. For the vegan mac and cheese, I add a bell pepper and carrots in the cheese. And sometimes I make, if a spaghetti with the pasta, I made zucchini noodles, spirulized zucchinis. So I always have some veggies included, or like pesto, which goes on basil, you know, and it goes on. You can just choose your sauce. All recipes you can find on my food page. Now I've been building my website, which you can also find in categories for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then have recipes for snacks, even healthy desserts, which for me desserts I consider as almost like snacks. They just, you know, like small portions. If you see or feel free to change something or increase some amount of the portions. It depends how your lifestyle is. If you're feeling hungry, just add in more grains or beans or more veggies. Just don't feel starving or feeling hungry. Just don't snack on bad processed food. Just always have with you veggies. I make homemade hummus, so it's easy something, you know, if you're more like a savory person, I'm more like a sweet person, so I always have fruits, and that's why I love to make the smoothie bowls, or I always have those snacks made with protein. That's it. I hope you guys enjoy all this week's. So let's start for breakfast today, which will be açaí balls. I love açaí balls, they're very popular in Brazil. I'm gonna be making the basic one, the kind of classic one. I'm gonna make 2 portions. I'm gonna use pure açaí, 2 frozen bananas, coconut water. I actually had it, the original coconut. I already made it last weekend. I really opened the coconut and I scoop inside to put in the smoothies, and it's amazing. So, alright, let's get started. I'm gonna be using for 2 portions of around half a cup of coconut water or nut milk. It's been laying here for a little bit, but I'm just gonna put a little bit in the water so to thaw a little bit, You can have fun. You can add protein powder if you're looking for more protein. Since I already have for my first snack today, I didn't make my juice yet. So before my workout, I just have a homemade vegan protein bar, just a small piece so I could have some energy. So I'm just gonna add it today. I'm just gonna add this. And I will boost like maca and baobab. And that's my breakfast for today. Alright, well, we're gonna start the lunch, and I already cut this squash. So I chopped, I'm using paper, parchment paper, and I put water under. And I'm roasting without the oil. I like, because with water it gets very soft, that's how I like it. But if you want to roast with some avocado oil or coconut oil, also it's really good. But with water, I put water under the parchment paper, and then I cover with aluminum foil. And the stove is 400. So I'm gonna see, maybe after 20 minutes, I'm gonna take the aluminum foil and see if it's soft, and maybe cover a little bit more, or just take it out to roast and take a little bit the excess of water. So we'll have to see. And but it has to come out very soft. So I'm gonna put this on the stove. So while the squash is there roasting, I'm going to start making probably with the curry. I was between bamboo rice or just brown rice, or tempeh or tofu. Since I have teriyaki with tofu, I'll probably use brown rice this time. And then we're gonna make the curry, which is quickly as well. For 5 portions, I'm gonna use 1 can of coconut milk. And also, that's something that I would probably have to buy in the store. It's a curry paste. And then you can add any veggies you'd like. It could be bell peppers, onions, broccoli, even spinach goes well. Just play around. It's been now 25 minutes or so, and you can see they are a little bit soft, which is good. If you want to know, I can probably just take the aluminum just to dry a little bit, but I like when they're soft and nice. The rice is almost done, and the curry as well, as you can see. It has onions and carrots and the curry paste, coconut oil. The full recipe you can find on my food page. So now my curry is ready, and I added some kale because I had kale. and I didn't want to get bad, but you can add broccolis or spinach. So this is the curry, and it has turmeric, it has curry powder, the curry paste, and other spices, but the full recipe you can find on my food page. The rice is right there too, and it's done. So now we're gonna portion, and now I already made my portions, as you can see, and the rice was half cup, and then I have the curry, it always gets on the bottom, and it's ready. So it's curry with veggies, and the liquid is all on there, and it's warm, and it smells delicious, and very spicy because I love spicy food. Time for my snack. It's around 5, sometimes 4:30. That's when I'm kind of looking for a snack before I go for a run. And I just made it. It's matcha coconut protein cheesecake slice. It's better when it has more time in the refrigerator, but I kind of want to do like a different snack, so to show you guys here. And this is gonna be my snack for today. Alright, so this is the last week of the month, and this week will be basically pasta. It's just tomato sauce, and I already chopped here my mushrooms, so I can add that on the tomato sauce, some onions, and also for extra veggies, I'm gonna spiralize zucchinis. Normally pasta always just give me like 2 days, so today and for tomorrow for 4 portions. And normally I just switch it up the sauce, because pasta is really quick and easy to do. So I'm just gonna put the mushrooms there and start spiralizing the zucchinis. I am sauteing the mushrooms with onions, and I think they're already pretty good right now. And I already sterilized the zucchini, as you guys can see here. Yep, that is zucchini. Now the sauce is already with the mushrooms. I'm just gonna add the zucchini just to warm up a little bit, and I'm not gonna cook for too long. And then we're gonna cook the pasta and then add the tomato sauce with the zucchini. Done. Alright, so while that's cooking the zucchini and everything, I'm going to my garden, get some fresh basil, and then when it's done, I like to sprinkle some fresh basil on it. Pasta is ready. I'm just going to now put it there quickly. So I'm just going to turn that back on the sauce, and now heat up just a little bit to get, of course, hot. And then when it's finished, everything is finished, I like to drizzle a little bit of olive oil, and then we're gonna put some basil. Also, I add to the tomato sauce, but you can find the recipe on my food page, but I like to add some nutritional yeast. It's for the cheesy flavor, like the vegan cheesy, the vegan cheese that we use on the vegan cuisine. So nutritional yeast, I just put like maybe 2 tablespoons nutrition yeast on the tomato sauce. And this is the pasta with mushrooms, zucchini, and also have homemade gluten-free sourdough. And I already have some portions there, which are gonna be for next day. This was the last week of this month with meal prep. I hope you guys enjoy it. And now I'm going to enjoy my dinner. And let me know if you have any questions